Hello everyone, Peter White with you. Today I want to make a New Year's dessert, namely a roll with poppy seeds and orange with a yogurt layer. I want to start with a few important points. Today's dessert will have 4 sub-items. And the first one is orange jelly. To prepare it, I need orange juice, also sugar, in which I added pectin, which I will mix now, and lemon juice. Let's get down to cooking. Orange juice, sugar mixed with pectin. I turn on the warm-up. I warm it up a little and pour sugar and pectin in a rain, without ceasing to stir my puree. Ready. Now my task is to boil it well and add lemon juice. I brought it to a boil. Let it stand for 15 seconds. I do not stop interfering. And the mass from me is already acquiring such a marmalade consistency. Here I have lemon juice. And now, when the mass has risen well and is completely boiling, I pour in lemon juice. The effect is on. Everything. Our jelly is ready. I pour it into a bowl. Our orange jelly is ready. I poured it into a container convenient for me. And now I will put it in the refrigerator for a while, about half an hour. And I will do the following creams. The second recipe. The jelly has been prepared. We are preparing the yogurt cream. Here I have sheet gelatin. I divided it into 2 parts to drown it. You can use granular. Gelatin is soaked in me. Now I will take the powdered sugar and add it to the sour cream. Here I have there was sour cream. I added powdered sugar to the sour cream. And here I have the cream. Cream necessarily fat content from 33%. This is important, they will not beat less. I put the whisk on and whip the cream on medium speed. The cream doubled and became quite dense. In the meantime, the sour cream has almost absorbed the icing sugar. I throw it all off to the cream. Stir gently to keep the cream light. Already by hand. I get such a homogeneous, beautiful cream. Fine, but we still have one ingredient that I have not yet implemented. Here we had sheet gelatin. You can use granular. I am using sheet fed. It is already soaked, gained strength, and I will need to melt it. But I will do it with a part of the ready-made cream. I add cream here and send it to the microwave. We wait a minute. The gelatin has dissolved. I mix it, and in a thin stream I introduce it into the cream so that my mass does not fall. We get such a gentle, airy cream. Now I will put it in the refrigerator for stabilization and continue to prepare the third recipe. We continue to prepare an interesting recipe called orange cake. We are with you prepared jelly, prepared sour cream, and now let's prepare whipped ganache. For his, I will need the cream for cooking. It's the same cream. Just needed some are cold, and some we will heat. I heat the smaller part of the cream. I throw it all into a saucepan. Also, I have glucose here. This is glucose syrup. It is in a liquid state. It is thick enough, you need to warm it up a little. Glucose warmed up quite a bit. She's already boiling on the brink. We continue, friends, to cook. He warmed up the glucose. I start heating the oil in a saucepan. And I'm adding glucose here. Here I have cream and glucose. Now we will take another orange there. Rub it. The zest of one orange, I think, will be enough. The aroma is crazy. I turn on the heating again. And now I flavor the cream with glucose, almost bringing it to a boil. It is not necessary to boil this mass. Well, we draw such a fine line between boiling and not boiling. We warm. Well, that's great. Almost warmed up. The boil has begun, the aromatization has passed. Turn it off, let it stand for 5 minutes. Well, 5 minutes have passed. The scent is insane, but here I already have an extra zest. So I filter the mass. Fine. Removed the excess zest. I throw chocolate into the stew pan. It's more convenient this way. I have small dishes. It will be more convenient for me to melt here. Pour hot cream and mix abundantly. Here I have chocolate and cream. Also cocoa butter. Chocolate, cream, cocoa butter. Ready. Everything has dissolved. I add most of the cold cream. I mix it again. And at the end I add the curd cream cheese. And I'm still stirring. This is our whipped ganache. We will use it for decoration. So, the ganache is ready. I mixed everything. Everything dissolved. And now I need to put it in the refrigerator for 3 hours so that it stabilizes. After that, we will shoot him down. And it will become dense enough with us. Remember how liquid the mass is now, and then we'll see, when it has already stabilized, what mass has become later. So, I run away to clean it all up for stabilization. I am preparing for you the last semi-finished product from today's release. I come back to you. We are preparing a biscuit that will conclude today's episode. We have prepared jelly, prepared cream, prepared ganache. Remains the last thing called a biscuit that will hold all of our blanks. To prepare it, I will need some very interesting ingredients. I do not found a suitable container. But I did just such a thing. I added powdered sugar here, butter and orange zest. You can also use lemon zest. Here at me a poppy seed, which I boiled in advance with sugar and water. Here I have the yolk, the white separately, sugar and almond flour with hazelnut mixture. But in the recipe you have there is hazelnut, it tastes better. I need a spatula. I need my poppy. I add it here. I also add the flour mixture here. And mix it all. I stir until the moment associations. No more. I'll leave it for now. I'll take the protein and sugar and ask the robot to complete the task for me. We put the protein on medium speed, let it go astray. I continue to stir the mass. I add the yolk to the paste. Here I have a mass that I combined with butter, hazelnut flour, poppy seeds and yolk. Here I have a beautifully whipped protein that doesn't fall out on my head. Here is such a mass. She is not interrupted. Very gentle, but at the same time not settles. I add the pasta to the protein a little bit and begin to knead gently. Part added. Part more. Fine. And I also add the rest of the paste to the total mass. For a long time I do not interfere so that the swirl does not settle, and I still have an air mass. Baking sheet, a sheet of parchment and our biscuit. I took a spatula and begin to align our biscuit around the entire circumference. The biscuit is ready. I posted it. I need to send this mass to bake at 160 degrees for 14 to 16 minutes. Well, the biscuit is ready. I cut it off along the edge. Fine. It's still very hot. I want to shift it while it's hot. Do you know, dear viewer, what I like about this biscuit? This is a completely gluten-free sponge cake. There is no flour here. There is only nut, poppy, orange peel and yolk. As tasty as possible, as tender as possible. Look how it curls up. This is what we need. I will trim the edges to show its greatness. It is very wet inside. This is his great advantage. I will also cut the edges so that we have a smooth workpiece. Let it ripen, cool down, in order to fully collect the ready-made roll to the end. It's him. Very tasty, but not very sweet. Everything is straight in moderation. Well, we are waiting for 10 minutes. In the meantime, I'll bring the whipped ganache. He should have been ready by this time. We will take the whipped ganache. We will also get our jelly, it is also already frozen. And we will also use our sour cream. Because literally, in some 10 minutes, we will be able to twist it. That's how I'll do it. I'll leave it like that. There is a very beautiful drawing. I'll be back in 10 minutes. And so, guys, I managed to get the jelly. I put it in such a convenient dish. Here I have yogurt cream, which we prepared. And then whipped ganache. Look, it has become much thicker, and I just have to beat it. I put it off until it thickens. Fine. The ganache is ready. I have a biscuit here. I take my yogurt cream and cheer it up a little. I spread it on our biscuit. Fine. I smooth out the cream with a palette. We have it ready. Now I want to put our jelly in a pastry bag. It turned out to be jam-like. Pectin worked with a bang. Carefully remove the tip. Apply it in a good layer to our roll. Fine. It's time to roll the roll. I do it as follows. I throw in the mass like this carefully. Okay. Twist it into a roll. My edges are a little dry. I didn't have time to twist it hot. You need to bake a little less, and everything will be fine with you. We'll spin with a bang, twisted like this into a roll, and put it to freeze a little bit. Well guys, our beautiful roll is ready. I will definitely recommend it to you cook. Try. It's the endless duration of an orange, very attractive, delicate texture of yogurt cream and poppy seed cake, which has no amount of flour. Just a magic combination which each of you should try. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, like it, leave a comment, and we will get back to you shortly. Do not forget that in each video we hide some secret words, secrets, and we will certainly share gifts with you. Go for it. Search. Until next time, Peter was with you.